Welcome back, everyone. Today we have the G.I Joe Retro Collection A.W.E Striker. I was lucky enough to get this in on Saturday. Haven't had a chance to open it yet. Just taking a look at it now. This is actually the His Tank, according to Walmart's pre-order and tracking information. They said they went ahead and sent me my His Tank and that the A.W.E Striker was going to be delayed. Opened the box and here's what I got. But the great thing is I was able to pick up a His Tank today at Walmart off the shelf. So here we go. We have the A.W.E Striker. Comes with a crankcase, so we'll open that up. We'll take a look. Box art, obviously retro, very reminiscent of our old school stuff. I really like it. I know the file cards are not really much to be desired here. Here's you know, that's it. That's all you get is just this little line, and then it's repeated in multiple languages here. Same thing on the back with the artwork there. So real basic looking, and let's just go ahead and get this thing out of the package, assembled, and we'll take a look at what we have. Just want to go ahead and show you when you open the box there, everything's right there in this little sleeve there. It just slides right out. Looks like we have two antenna. Stand for him and a little cannon to go in the back. Also that hose, package of wheels. Looks like these are the only parts that you really have to assemble on it. And you know, I remember my original A.W.E Striker, and even I have the Stargate version of the A.W.E Striker up here on the shelf. I'll bring that down in a couple minutes, but I bought that just last year, and that was fully, you had to fully assemble that. You get the instruction booklet, which I'm going to imagine doesn't have too many steps to it. But let's just take a look real quick here. Let's see. This is always my favorite part, too. I always love the, wow, this is really small. One of my favorite parts about G.I Joe vehicles and the G.I Joe toy line when I was younger was the fact that they were very much like snap together models, and you got those really cool blueprints that came with them. I had them hung up all over my room when I was a kid. So we have some sticker decal locations here. We have the assembly instructions, which has you assembling the roll bar, but I'm looking at it in the package there. Okay, yeah, it's not snapped in, it's included there, so we'll get that put together. And it's just tiny. Look at that. Compared to those old school awesome blueprints. So not great there. And here we go. We have our sticker sheet with all our decals. That's pretty cool. I gotta tell you though, never enjoyed putting these decals on. Oh my god, the anxiety of just, I'm always afraid I'm gonna put them on crooked. But I'll do my very best. Alright, got everything out of the package here, and as you can see, just gonna wing it here. I think I can handle that. Now, while I did enjoy building them, I always noticed on the A.W.E Striker there was one part right there, if you can see, but I think on one of them when I was assembling it back in the day, I put it on backwards and messed it up. So I was always cautious about that. But yeah, this seems pretty simple. We're just snapping these wheels right on there. So there we go. We've got the roll cage now. We want to go ahead and line that up correctly. Let's get that. These press in here. Locking in. Snap, snap. Snap, and finally snap. And if I did that on camera, but okay. There's a little bit of always loved the suspension on the A.W.E Striker. It's always so cool. Okay. I remember when I was I don't know, maybe 5th or 6th grade there, my buddy got one of these, and I was so jealous of it because yeah, I think I asked for it, and I wound up with a vamp, or it wasn't available. just one of those toys I could never get when I was a kid. For some reason or another, it was never available to me. So, you know, I picked a few up as an adult collector, and was always happy. Now, here we go. We got this little hose. We got a... Oh. All right. Okay, I could be wrong, but I thought this was attached here. Okay, looks like I'm having a little bit of trouble there. Okay, got that, and then this goes... Does it go around the outside there? I think so. Let's go ahead and... Okay. 5th time's a charm there. Okay. Got that on, and we're looking pretty good. As you can see, you know, this is a more modern figure. This isn't our old school crankcase here. As you can see, he's got some modern features. This is, from what I understand, I think some people have said that this is an all new sculpt. I gotta tell you, I didn't really do much with the modern Joes. It's a whole time of my life where I didn't collect. So I don't know much about them, their molds or anything. You know, I do like the fact that there's additional detailing here. They bend at the, you know, they have that mid torso bend there. Also pivot, the little, you know, his little gear there. It didn't come with any weapons. There's nothing. Let's see how he sits in here. But as far as articulation goes, I have a couple of modern Joes. I don't have one close by, but you know, I always found that he's pretty good. They were just loose. Like I felt like I tried to stand them up or anything. Their arms would just go in like ridiculous positions, and their leg would twist around in just some weird, unnatural way, and it was hard to get them to. They were like too articulated, if that's a thing. But let's go ahead and sit them down in here, if you can. I would imagine these feet are supposed to slide right under there. Yep. Okay. We got him in there. He's got the steering wheel. I don't know. Do you guys like to try and get them to hold the steering wheel when they're driving, or do you even care? Most of the time, it's too much of a bother, so I give up. But in this case, he sits right in there. So yeah, pretty cool. There we go. I'm gonna spare you guys the agonizing pain of watching my you know, ridiculous sticker application. So I'll come back after that's all done. Okay, so instead of applying the stickers, I thought it might be fun to just compare these to some of the other versions that have come out recently. And right here, what I have is the Desert Duel with Chuckles A.W.E Striker. And I think that was part of the 30th or 50th anniversary line. I'm not really sure. I picked this thing up. It was fully assembled when I got it, with the box and the figure. But, you know, they went all out with this thing. It's got extra gas cans, 2 extra machine guns mounted here on the side, a little blast shield in the front there, Chuckles. This mean looking machine gun on the back there. You could take a look there, but also still has the original mount for the original cannon. And this thing, I guess it's supposed to be a tent or something. I'm not really sure. As you can see, they're the same vehicle, side by side. And then real quick, I don't have an original A.W.E Striker out of the box right now. It's probably packed up somewhere, but I know I have one. But here's the Stargate version versus the classic version. You can see they're very much the same. Now the Stargate version was a different color, obviously. Has a different cannon mounted to the front there. As you can see, it's just a neat little variation there on it. And I have some of these old Lanyard toys, Wow Girls, riding that thing. That's their fun beach cruiser. So those are some other versions of the same vehicle. I'm glad I picked this one up, though. I really do like it. It's one of my favorite Joe vehicles.